Welcome back to Trails from Zero. I keep wanting to call it Trails in the Sky. It's not Trails in the Sky. Let's go to the downtown district and stop a tussle. Over there. Things are about to get bad. Hey, you blue bastards. Keep acting all smug and we're gonna put you right where you belong, in the dirt. You damn bugs been getting on our nerves for far too long. Pretty ballsy of you to pull this underhanded crap. This is precisely why you Neanderthals are so annoying. We don't need to rely on underhanded tactics to take care of hoodlums like you. And yeah, besides, you were the ones who sent one of our men to the hospital. What's the saying? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth? You better prepare yourselves, because we're gonna pass judgment. Fine by us, you blue bastards. Well, it doesn't need to be here for us to kick your asses. Ah, jeez. You took the words right out of my mouth. Lazzie's presence is unnecessary for us to take out trash like you. Prepare for the crusade, everyone. It's time we eliminate these saber viper scum. Hold it! I like how that one woman's just sitting on the bench over there like, oh, I'm gonna watch these young whippersnappers kick each other's asses. Then I'm gonna kick the one still standing right in the groin. What the hell? I've never seen any of you before. Cease your fighting immediately. Your thoughtless actions are causing a disturbance for all the residents living here. Huh? Who do you think you are, coming out of nowhere and bossing us around? Well, I guess we do look like a bunch of randos to them. How do we proceed? CPD Special Support Section. Received a request from the residents of the area to intervene. You're police officers? Ain't no way in hell. There's no way police would respond to a request like that. They never come here. If you're gonna lie, at least come up with a better one than that. We're being serious. Regardless, that doesn't change the fact that you're disturbing the other residents. So if you're intent on handing out an ass-kickings, then why not take it outside the city? I'm sure you guys... Okay. You got guts, I'll give you that. Thinking you can waltz into our downtown district and run your mouth like that? We have our own code we follow here. If you keep pushing your luck, it'll get you a trip to an early grave. Ah, damn it. We ain't getting through to these punks at all. There are no other conclusions to this situation. I suppose we have no other choice. Oh, what do we have here? I didn't notice how cute those two chicks were. The silver-haired one will shoot you in the head. You trying to act cool so you can impress them? Why don't you babes ditch these losers and hang out with some real men? You really are a bunch of dumb Neanderthals. This isn't the time to be hitting on women. How about we just get rid of the rest of these pests first, and then we can continue our fight afterward? Are you okay with that, you red worms? Fine by us. Take them down, boys. Okay. Member of the Testaments has an array of ammo for his slingshot. Be quiet, phone.
行くぜ。任せてくれ。
行きます。任せて。
よっしゃ。
Well, I wanted to analyze all of them, but that didn't happen. Oh well. Damn, you guys are no amateurs. Those two bitches, I thought they were gonna be just I thought they were just arm candy. What's with their staff? That thing nearly fried me. What the hell? Stop screwing with us. You guys are really bracers, aren't you? I already told you, we're police officers. People really have lost all trust in the police, for good reason. Fine, have it your way. We're done playing nice. It's time you're all dead. Let's do it, men. Okay. What in the absolute hell do you guys think you're doing? I think you've all done quite enough. Wald. Wazi, you came. Oh, so these guys must be the head honchos. You guys having fun while I was napping? So, anyone gonna explain what the hell was going on? How do we put this? We were trying to teach these blue bastards a lesson, then these four chumps came out of nowhere and interrupted our fight. Gah! You moron! Didn't I tell you to start using your damn head? Are you dumbasses trying to piss all over my reputation by taking up fights in public? No, sir. No, not at all. We'd never do anything to piss on your reputation. And what do you have to say for yourselves? Should I take this to mean you're not capable of following orders? Whoa, hold on, Wazi. They started taunting us, that's why enough of your excuses. As members of the Brotherhood, you should know better than this. Understood. We'll reflect on our actions. It's fine, as long as you guys understand. Heh. You guys are the same as ever, a bunch of freaking weirdos. Making your men dress up in those creepy-ass threads. You'd think you're a cult leader or something. I didn't force anyone to wear those garments. And how about you? Taking your anger out on your subordinates, is that any way a leader should act? What's up with these two? I can't gauge their relationship. They seem to have a mutual respect for each other. Anyway, we've got more important matters to deal with. You four, is it true you're actually police officers? If so, you don't look the part. From the look of it, you ain't half bad at fighting, though. Especially the redhead. Dude's built like an ox. Well, thanks, buddy. Can't say I hold a candle to you, though. As for you two ladies, there's no way you can convince me they're police officers. I gotta admit, though, they're good-looking gals, though. One of them is 14, buddy. How flattering. It's true, though. We're the CPD's new recruits. We're the Special Support Section, a division that was just established. Oh, you're the ones who appeared in today's issue of Crossbell Times, then. Leave it to the Crossbell Times to be on top of things. These guys pull off something big? Yeah, apparently they were a pathetic opening act to one of the Guild's dramatic rescues. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose your so-called contributions did help, if only slightly. Don't make that face. I'll stop teasing you poor guys. My name is Wazi. Wazi Hemisphere. I suppose you could call me the leader of the Testaments. Why the uncertainty? Well, you fit the image of a leader far more than I do. That shiny bald head of yours is the perfect thing to rally troops around. Enough screwing around. My name's Wald Wales, the leader of the Vipers. Wazi and Wald, then. Allow me to formally introduce myself, Lloyd Bannings of the CPD's Special Support Section. I imagine the fact that you don't intend on escalating the conflict any further. Is it fine if I leave the rest of you two? What's so funny? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how wonderfully naive you are. You think we plan on de-escalating the situation? What kind of dumbass train of thought is that? The only reason we stop them is because we haven't finished our preparations. We plan on having the ultimate showdown once we're ready. And when we do finally get to it, you can bet it ain't gonna be the child's play you just saw. Which one of us is gonna be left standing? We ain't stopping till the other side's but nothing but corpses. What? You're kidding me, right? You guys are really trying to kill each other. Don't know why you're acting all surprised. Well, it's pretty obvious which one of us is getting their asses handed it to them right now. Keep running your mouth while you still can. At any rate, a bunch of government dogs, hell, a bunch of rookies like yourselves should stay out of it. What? Time to roll out, boys. Yeah. Let's get going. Yes, sir. Oh, great. A gang war. That was quite the handful. I get the feeling they were completely serious about everything they just said. Based on what we saw, this place will be a war zone in the next few days. Things are going to get real bloody. We have technically completed the mission assigned to us by the Chief. The problem is beyond the scope of this mission, correct? I disagree. As things stand, I don't think we can truly call our mission complete just yet. If we walk off right now, the police will never regain the citizens' trust. Convincing argument. You're right, Lloyd. Now that we've gotten involved, we need to stop the fighting. Bit of a tall order. We should request some support from headquarters. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm just a bit dazed. I don't know why. Maybe I should eat something. If that's the case, then our only suggestion will fall on deaf ears. Hold on a second. Why do they even want to wipe each other out in the first place? I'm not exactly sure. Ain't it obvious they're a bunch of heated hooligans trying to take control of some territory? I don't think that's the case. If it were that simple, they wouldn't need to completely wipe each other out. It'd make more sense if they were competing over a vested interest, but they're just a simple gang of delinquents. So why is it necessary for them to go to such lengths? I'm impressed by your deduction. Likewise. Damn. What's wrong? Did I say something strange? Not at all. I was just thinking that you truly have earned that detective qualification of yours. You ain't half bad. There is a strong possibility that some underlying reason is driving the conflict. One only known to them and serious enough to warrant the two groups trying to wipe each other out. Yeah, that was my thought process. Well, there's only one thing left to do. You know it. Shall we pay the Saber Vipers and the Testaments a visit? Which of the two should we speak with first? I'd say the Testaments because they were far more level-headed. You guys. Those clothes. Saber, okay, I guess we're doing the Vipers first. The music venue known as Ignis. I believe it was originally a warehouse, but it's since been remodeled. They do not pay taxes, so I am unaware of its specifics. Don't just ignore me. I may be a rookie, but I'm still a proud member of the Vipers. Sorry about that. We're hoping to have a discussion with your boss. Do you think you could let us in? You want to see Wald? Huh, there's no way a bunch of police dogs like you will have the time of day. Now get the hell out of here. Dead set on it, I see. Probably not a good idea to bust in either. Yeah, I wanted to go to them first anyway. Trinity. It's a nice enough place. A billiards table. Must be one of those billiards clubs. Seems like a pretty nice place. Trinity. This facility seems to process a legitimate business permit. So this is the Testament's hangout. What do you want? Big guy. Wait, you're the police dogs? Sorry to intrude. The sign said you were open, so I figured we'd come in and have a friendly chat. Do you really think you can just waltz in here like this? Yeah, it's a legitimate business. You can't stop me. What do you want with us? You'd better have a good reason for being here. You want to put the quarterstaff away? If you've come to fight, we'll continue right where we left off. Stop. Abbas, why are you stopping us? Do not forget, this place is our sanctuary. Cease your petty arguments. What are your orders, Wazi? Let's see. Oh, he's just over there having a drink. I don't see the harm in letting him stay. Understood. Thanks. What's the matter with these people? They look as though they're to hold some kind of ceremony. They seem to be the more religious type. Although Wazi here looks like a... Well, he looks kind of like a twink, let's be real. He looks kind of like the frickin' silver-haired, frickin' braided ponytail queer from fucking Final Fantasy 16. I mean that in the best way possible. That guy was a tough-ass fucking fight. It was a great fight. I just fought that motherfucker in Final Fantasy 16. That was a good fight. Like, I still don't fully understand what his angle is, and that's not even... It's not even relevant to this. Didn't I tell you guys already? I don't have anything to say to a bunch of dogs. Just because you don't have anything to say to us doesn't mean the opposite holds true. We'd appreciate it if you would cooperate with us in an investigation. Investigation. Let me say this right up front. I don't intend to hold up our fight to put our... I don't intend to put our fight with the Vipers on hold. The residents may be bothered by our little scuffles, but they'll just have to deal with it until it's over. Yeah, don't worry. We're not here to stop your dispute with the Vipers. You know, if you want to fight them, why not take it on the outskirts of the city where you're not going to get anyone hurt? We came here to find out the reason. Why are both of you trying to wipe each other out? Oh. That's... Silence. Let Wazi handle it. Sorry. Considering your relations, there's no more to this story than meets the eye. Care to share the details? Even if I bother explaining the details to you, what could you possibly hope to accomplish? If you were bracers, that'd be one thing. But what are the police going to do? Are you guys really planning on helping out a bunch of ruffians like us? I'll admit that the police have been awfully negligent when it comes to the downtown district. And you're not wrong, knowing the details doesn't necessarily mean that we'd be able to help you out. After all, we're not bracers. We do not prioritize the safety of civilians like they do. Whoa there, pal. Wait a minute, Lloyd. What's the point in even talking to us, then? Do you honestly think I'd graciously provide you the information and with nothing in return? Has no one taught you how the concept of give and take works? That's where you're wrong. I do have something to give in return. Oh, then do tell. A detective's job is to shine light on the secrets that lie deep in the shadows of society. At least, that's what I was taught growing up. If your heart holds even the slightest bit of darkness, known as doubt, then we can help relieve you of that shadow looming over you. We'll uncover the truth no matter what. That is what I'd have to give in return. Impressive. You can't be serious. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's not every day you get to hear an overdramatic speech of that caliber. You're Lloyd, right? Oh, I like you. It's been a while since I've had such a good laugh. I wasn't saying all that to get a laugh. Anyway, what is your answer? Will you share with us your reason for wanting to wipe out the Vipers? Alright then, fine. It'd be rude of me to deny you after such a rousing speech, though this guy's queer as a $3. Look at the way he's sitting there. He's rolling, he's owning it. He doesn't give a fuck. Arbus, if you would please. Understood. I've yet to introduce myself. My name is Arbus. I'm a member of the Testaments. Pleased to meet you. Huge. Is he a bodybuilder or something? The incident responsible for our dispute occurred 5 nights ago. One of our members was ambushed by the Vipers in a nearby alleyway. Ambushed? Would you say that it wasn't just a normal everyday fight? It wasn't a fight at all. He took a heavy blow to the back of his head and he was beaten by the group of the guys well after he lost consciousness. It was a massacre. They beat him so bad that he was sent to the hospital. No mercy, eh? So how's the victim doing? Based on what we've heard from the hospital, he hasn't regained consciousness. They finished treating his other wounds, but that blow to his head was more serious than it first appeared. We're currently waiting for further updates on his condition. I see. Is it safe to assume you didn't report this attack to the police? Why would we? I can't imagine they'd offer any assistance. Regardless, the culprits are clear. Involving the police would only interfere with our plans to deal with the situation ourselves. I see. Hold on. If the victim is yet to regain consciousness, how can you be certain that the Saber Vipers are the culprits? She's right. Is this all only based on circumstantial evidence? Despite what you may think, we're not so simple-minded. Shush, birds. Shush. Shh. There's no need to chitter right now. There's no need to chitter. I'll clean out your cage in a little bit, okay? No chitter. We've known for being a fair bit sharper than our meat-headed counterparts. Though I suppose you may find that hard to believe. Wazzy! We've got a good reason to be sure the Vipers are the culprits. I'm sure you can deduce what the reason is, Mr. Detective. Well, the location of the assault. I'm assuming you were able to discern the assailants' identities based on where the assault took place. Well, we did mention that the ambush took place near the back alley. While the Vipers may walk through there often, that's not the decisive evidence. Really. Our deciding factor was the type of wound he inflicted on him. While most of the injuries were bumps and bruises, there were also a few lacerations. Shh, Elvis. I'm talking. You don't need to talk. You don't need to be part of the conversation. No, shh. You don't need to chitter. It was as though they'd used something both sharp and blunt in their assault. Bumps and bruises paired with lacerations from something sharp and blunt. Like, what, a hatchet or a club? Oh, like the nail boards. Like those nail bats. Yeah, that'd do it. You figure it was done by a nail bat like we saw them using earlier. I see. Those wounds inflicted on him could certainly serve as a decisive piece of evidence. And then we got a grasp on what happened now. Thank you for this information. Oh, no problem. It is what you wanted, though. Here, I was thinking you had come here up to beg us to stop our plans for revenge. I'd obviously love for you to refrain from carrying out your plans against the Vipers, but I still don't have enough information to come to a conclusion yet. We need to pay the Saber Vipers a visit and hear their side of the story first. If we're able to figure out something new, we'll let you know. Well, alright then. Looks like you're dead set on carrying out this little investigation of yours, Mr. Detective. I'll be waiting with bated breath to see what you turn up. Look at the way that guy's sitting. And don't forget, if your investigation fails, we'll turn this descent this district into a bloodbath. Understood. I'll be sure to bring you information that won't leave you disappointed. Hazel. A nail board doesn't seem like it could give some lacerations. It would leave punctures, but not necessarily lacerations. Exchange shop. Temporarily closed. I think I can do that later. Some kind of factory, but doesn't look like anyone's working here. As I've yet to submit an application, this ain't an official business, it's just my own personal workshop. But people do come to me to fix up their busted orbital devices from time to time. So it's essentially a repair shop. Okay, that's kind of cool. So this is just his own personal property, he just does favors for people. He's not an official. He's more of a handyman. You gonna let me in now, fuckface? You again? We already told you, Wald's never gonna talk to a bunch of dogs like you. Get the hell out of here. For a delinquent, he's a cute, bright-eyed kid. Hello there. Can I ask what your name is? Me? I'm Dino. What do you want? Dino, huh? What a tough-sounding name. So, Dino, it seems like you were put in charge of keeping watch for anyone suspicious, right? That's right. Well, personally assigned this job to me. I can't have any of those Testament jerks breaking in here. I definitely wasn't forced into this post by the other members. That makes sense. It's a very important job. But we aren't members of the Testaments. So there shouldn't be any problems for you to let us in, right? But I saw you all fighting with those guys earlier. If I let you in... You say fighting, but a little scuffle like that is the same as a hello for you saber vipers, right? Besides, your boss didn't seem to mind at all. But, if you still aren't willing to trust us, then... What? What are you doing, Ellie? What is the meaning of this? Here, take it. You can hold on to my pistol while we're inside. This is incredibly precious to me. I hope you'll take good care of it until I return. Fine, I get it already. You don't have to go that far. I'll go and ask Walt if you can enter, but you better not sneak in while I'm gone. I'm gonna sneak in while he's gone. Damn, that was a ballsy move. It certainly shocked me. That was impressive, Ellie. I don't think I'd be able to pull off a negotiation like that. I'm quite familiar with these types of situations, so feel free to rely on me. I don't think that approach would work on someone like Wald, though. You'd be better off speaking to him in a similar manner as you did Wazi. Yeah, I know, thanks. Wald said he'll see you now. You got the key to come in, but if I catch you trying to pull any funny business, you're finished. Thank you. If you'll excuse us, then. So this just seems like a place a group of thugs hang out. It's too noisy. You were right, they turned it into a music venue. Damn, this place is their hangout? I'm almost a little jealous. I was waiting for you to show up. You've got some stones if you think you can walk in here. Yeah, they must have a death wish or something. Looks like those blue bastards told you most of the details already. What are you here for then? You gonna arrest us? Not at all. We are hoping to ask you for your cooperation. If you don't mind, why exactly do you want to destroy the testaments? We've heard their side of the story, so we'd like to hear yours. Why? Is the testament statement not sufficient enough to explain their feud? No, because a nail board's not necessarily going to leave lacerations. It'll leave puncture wounds and... No, it's not. The truth can easily change depending on who you talk to and what they claim they saw. The actual truth can only be brought to light when everyone's account has been thoroughly cross-examined. Doing so is one of my duties. When you put it like that, it makes sense. So essentially, we need to analyze the case from various angles. Yeah, you're a weirdo, that's for sure. Wouldn't it make things a hell of a lot easier to just assume we're the bad guys? What are you saying, Wald? Listen up, you punk-ass detective. Let's say I do get this information so you're so desperate to get. If I share it with you, what's in it for me? Well, I guess you won't be satisfied with just learning the truth. Hell no, I won't. See, I'm the kind of guy who lives off the wrecking stuff and causing uproars. How about this? I'll give you what you're after if you can state my bloodlust right here and now. So, you want to tussle? You out of your mind? Yeah. Let's have ourselves a little brawl. My gang versus yours. Kick our asses and we'll get you the information you need. Not a bad deal, right? We aren't going to fight you, Wald. Self-defense is one thing, but as members of the police, we cannot participate in a meaningless fight. Come on, man. Why are you being such a killjoy? If you aren't afraid of getting pummeled, how about you just leave the two ladies here instead? You're pushing your luck. Are you serious, boss? I don't know about that. That's kind of scummy. Shut up, you morons. What's the big deal? Just leave him with us for a couple hours while the two of us have a little walk. Do it and I'll tell you everything. Sound good? Actually, I have a better idea. You and me, Wald. There shouldn't be any problems if we call it a friendly scrimmage. If I win, you tell me everything you know about the case. Is that good enough? Lloyd, is that really a good idea? Hold on a sec. A reckless idea, I must say. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Red over there looks like he'd stand a chance, but you're a twig compared to me. Despite how I look, I'm still a detective. I've been through plenty of training. So I don't intend to lose to some 2-bit delinquent like you. I like you, kid. Didn't think there'd be another guy stupid enough to challenge me to a fight. Alright then, kid. Wald Wales, the Demon Smasher, leader of the Saber Vipers, accepts your challenge. If you think you can take me down, then show me what you got.
さあとっとと来いやそれ俺の番だな俺の番だな行くぞ
He's level 6 and has a shitload of health and is just outright resistant to all debuffs. I actually have to knock this. This is just turning into mash the buttons until I win. What? He won? Damn, not bad at all. How about that? Looks like you ain't all talk. Wasn't expecting you to go at it so hard. Walter, you okay? Damn, you'll pay for that. Shut up, dumbass. Is this guy even human? Either way, not bad for a warm-up round. For a second there, I considered going all out, but my showdown with that pretty boy's almost here, so I let you off the hook this time. How thoughtful of you. So mind filling us in on the details of how the incident now? You've earned it, I guess. It all happened 5 nights ago. Those blue bastards jumped one of my boys. Happened right nearby here, too. What? It's just like... I'm betting those cowards told you one of theirs attacked the same way. Of course, that's just something they pulled out of their asses. Us saber vipers like to throw down, but we fight like men. You really think we bitch out and jump someone in the dark? How badly was your guy hurt? Beaten till his bones started to fracture. He's in the hospital now. Said it'll be a month or so till he's fully recovered. Unlike the blue bastards guy, he didn't pass out right after the pummeling started. But he took a hell of a worse beating, that's for sure. I see. You guys definitely sure the Testaments are the perps? Yeah, you're not idiots. You should notice that both of your men were beaten in the same way. There's more to this. If your guy's conscious right now, he must have seen who got him, yeah? Wait, did he not even see the attackers? I guess not. It was definitely those blue bastards. I'll bet my life on it. After all, he was sniped by one of their rocks. A rock? Are you referring to the stones they launched with their slingshots? Damn right. That shot knocked him flat on his ass, so the cowards took the chance to rush in and beat him down. He hung on for a bit, then passed out. As far as I'm concerned, the culprits are obvious. That's all I got to tell you. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I couldn't care less about the little details. I'm gonna put an end to that pretty boy, and even every last one of his blue bastards. Nothing else matters at this point. Want to interfere? Be my guest. I'll just have to crush you along with them. You've made your point. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm sure your statement will be a key in solving the case. We'll contact you if you figure anything out. Knock yourself out, kid. The only guys dumb enough to take us on and around here are the Testaments. Okay. I don't think it was the Testaments. I think whoever's doing it wants both of them to get rid of each other. This is quite confusing. A member of each group was assaulted. Perhaps they were being untruthful. On second thought, none of them seem to be lying. Something the matter? You still in recovery from that fight? Oh no, that's not it. I'm fine. Besides, he was going easy on me. I was just thinking that something doesn't add up. Well, 5 nights ago, members of both groups were assaulted at the same time, but in different locations. Even if they had coincidentally attacked each other simultaneously, with this many people involved, how likely would it be for them to be obvious of each other's movements? You're right. Neither of them are pros at covert operations, so chances of that are slim. What if one group was ambushed and then retaliated in kind? That wouldn't explain it either. They would have taken precautionary measures to avoid facing retaliation from the enemy. Both sides were taken completely by surprise. Isn't that right? Yeah. There's definitely something off about this case. It feels like we're still missing a critical piece of the puzzle. Looks like you guys could use a hand. Grace. You're the reporter from the Crossbell Times. Hello, everyone. We meet again. Cha-ching. Just scored myself a money shot. This is an infringement on our right to privacy. You're public officials. People can record you. I can't help it. I can't help it. Take pictures for as long as I have, and your camera develops a mind of its own. Who knows? Maybe I'll feature you in my next article. You guys should take any publicity you can get. I don't think that's the way. I don't think it works that way. You intend to make a mockery of us again? What can I say? You guys seem to be a hit with the readers. More importantly, it looks like you managed to land yourselves a neck deep and get another juicy scoop. Maybe you'd be interested in helping out little old me with my next big story. I'll even take you out of for a nice meal as thanks for my article from the other day. My treat. No. What makes you think we'd share information about an ongoing investigation with a civilian? Let alone someone working with the media. Oh, phooey, don't sweat the details. Here I was thinking I'd treat everyone to some of those truly delicious Eastern cuisine. I could go for some curry and offer you a critical piece of the puzzle for dessert. So, tit for tat. Gotcha. So what are you trying to play at? Bingo. If you find yourselves getting peckish, I'll be at the Long Lao Tavern in the East District. I'll head there first and drink all by my lonesome until you arrive. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Grace Lynn, but you can call me Miss Grace if you'd like. She's like if you put Dorothy and Niall together. Niall's analytical mind and Dorothy's obsession with photography. This whole offer her seems shady as hell, but damn if she didn't lay out some good bait. Might be worth seeing what her deal is. Yeah. Putting her bribery attempt aside for now, we should probably at least hear her out. Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails from Zero. As I guess go talk to Grace at the tavern. I'm the Dark Seraph, signing off.